Hey, this is Gents podcast. To my left I've got
Liam,
Josh,
and myself, Owen. Again, Oscar isn't with us today. He's doing stuff, I think. I'm assuming he's working.
posh stuff.
Yeah. Probably with his mum then. Oh, I thought I'd throw his mum in again.
Oh, his mum in.
Yeah, just in a pit or something.
Oh, yeah.
No. Okay, so this week's challenge, as we said on the last podcast, was the vegetable oil.
Yes.
And Josh got picked again.
I did.
Third time. What was it like, Josh?
It was worse than I expected it to be. I thought it to be sort of like I'd just be able to get it in my mouth and swallow it.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't like that
Was
at all. It was
really bad?
It was quite bad.
What was it like? What did it taste like?
It just felt right slimy and
Yeah.
it had right. I can't explain it because it wasn't like like the smell that you get with oil.
Yeah.
It tasted exactly the same.
Yeah.
But that plus the sliminess.
Yeah.
Just bad. It just was.
So out
really
of 10
bad.
then. So what you wanted to rate the dog food? You rate the dog food, was it 7?
7.
7 out of 10 on the worstness. 10 being the worst, obviously.
Yeah.
So what would
It
you
would
do?
probably be about 6. It wasn't as bad as dog
Yeah,
food,
yeah.
I don't think.
Oh,
But
by the way,
still.
well done. Good. You did well.
Yeah.
So that means.
So what happens next week?
Right. Well, because Josh has done it now.
Do we not do the match?
No, we don't do the matchsticks because Josh has done it 3 times in a row now. He now for the next one that we do, he gets to pick who does it, and he gets to choose what we do. He doesn't have to reveal it yet. Who's doing it or whatever. But you did come up with a really good idea.
Yes.
About what to do next week. Are you going to stick to that?
I think I'm going to stick with that actually.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what are you thinking then?
Next week's challenge is picking 5 individual coins out of the toilet. So that's.
How did you get that idea, Jim?
That is going to be, just before you say it, that's going to be hard. I can imagine
that it's the toilet.
Not just that.
No, just
I bet it'll be hard to do it. Hard to pick up the coins. I think it'll be.
No, that is slightly weird.
Because do you know when you've got a coin on the table? Do you know when you've got a coin on the table and sometimes it's hard to pick up? Like you've got something flat on the table. Imagine that, but it's in water, so it's like lubricated, and it's on like a slippery surface, isn't it? And that's gonna be
Why are we doing that?
Because I thought of the idea
Yeah.
like, whilst on the toilet.
Whilst he was on the toilet,
So
and
go on,
then £2 nearly dropped into the toilet.
Well, I had £2 in my mouth because I was going to spend it because I was out. And
looking for the person who's
Just
spent it
as
on
you
then.
What, in the toilet?
No, after the toilet. And it nearly dropped out of my mouth into the toilet.
Why would
So I
you put it in your
thought
mouth?
that'd be
Why
a
don't you
good
put it in your
challenge.
pocket?
Because it is quick thinking, wasn't it? When you desperate times call desperate measures and all that.
So yeah, instead of like in Nam, kill someone or be killed, put a coin in your mouth because you need a wee. There we go. That's the equivalent there. Later on today, we're off to see Gangster Squad. So have you guys heard any reviews about it? Do you think it'll be good?
I
I've heard
haven't.
it's
No, I
good.
thought it will be good. Yeah, but I haven't heard any.
Have you seen the trailer for it?
No, I can't see.
I've seen
no.
trailer at cinema.
It looks. I think it looks really, really good.
It does
Actually,
look good.
it looks like it'll be a
It's got a good
really
cast
good
now.
film. Yeah, it has Sean Penn, Emma Stone,
Josh Brolin.
Yeah. It has got quite a
And
lot.
that Ryan Gosling as well.
Yeah. I like him. What's he been in as well?
I haven't that Drive.
Yeah.
I want to see
that
that.
one.
I haven't seen it with him.
That's quite good.
But
That's
it's
a good
supposed to
film.
be good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good film. And as well, you've seen The Hobbit, have you?
Yeah, I've seen a bit.
This is like another feature of our podcast is The Hobbit. Isn't it?
We've
So
got
that's
3 times.
I know. I still haven't seen it yet. Apparently, it's
Really?
only no. I still haven't seen
Well,
it.
I went to
Apparently,
see
it's
it.
only okay.
I liked it. I loved
Did
it.
you like it?
I just thought it was more fun than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what
more
you mean.
fun.
Well, The Hobbit, the book wasn't it?
Yeah, more of a sense of fun.
Yeah.
Like it's more kid friendly.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy it.
It's been getting mixed reviews, sort of saying that it's good, but it's not too good. But then I'm assuming people are comparing it to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
Because Lord of the
it's
Rings,
different.
plus Lord of the Rings is if you like that sort of stuff, it's some of the
Exactly.
best films ever.
Because
So it's
The Hobbit's more fun than Lord of the Rings. Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings is like serious, isn't it? And-
yeah.
But The Hobbit, you can't really compare them because they're completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just different things, really.
Yeah, they are really. Apart from the fact that it's in Middle Earth and it's sort of, I say same characters, it's the same-ish sort of characters and same-ish sort of style. It is completely different to the way it is. It is more of a child's story
It is.
than
But I still
than
found it
thingy.
enjoyable.
Yeah. Lame is as
Like,
well.
it's just coming out, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Les
fantastic.
Miserables. Yeah.
It's just, I think it's great.
Have you seen the film? Or have you only seen
No,
the
it
show?
came out on Friday.
Alright, okay.
So no, I
we're
haven't
recording
seen
on
it.
Sunday.
Well, I
then.
bet
Yes.
it is good, isn't it? I mean, it's
Oh
got
yeah,
a
it's
good
good.
cast.
I mean, the thing that the
And it's
sort of
same-
taking pride about is the fact that instead of recording them
Yeah,
miming and then
Oh,
dubbing
they
it
do it
over,
live, don't
they're
they?
singing live
live.
while they're recording.
But then
And
they got good people because like Hugh Jackman is a really good performer.
Yeah.
He can sing and dance.
He did,
and
yeah,
everything.
he did start a musical.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't he, Hugh Jackman?
So
And
I
Russell Crowe's
suppose
singing.
they can because in the theatre, well, I suppose in something like Broadway, West End, they'll have mics, like microphones, but
Yeah,
in some you won't. So you will just have to belt it out with your voice, will you? So I
Yeah.
suppose, apart from I bet they did find it hard with the acoustics.
Yeah.
Because if you've got people everywhere, and then you've got one person singing it in a wide open space, and there's mics sort of quite far away.
yeah.
I bet they'd have to boost it up a little bit.
What
but-
they had to do is they had to put, when people were like stepping around,
Yeah.
to make it as quiet as possible, where areas of the floor weren't like seen on camera.
Yeah.
They put carpets
Yeah,
down,
carpets,
so
yeah.
they couldn't. Yeah.
It's like a house.
So this
carpets
French-
and take
yeah,
off your shoes and
This
walking
yeah,
around.
this 18th century French street was
Yeah.
covered in carpets.
I bet that were a sight. Did they film in France then? I thought
No,
they filmed it
all in- all in
I thought
all in
they filmed
England,
it
yeah.
in England.
Yeah.
Is it an
They
English
went-
film?
I think they went to France
an English
once
film.
for it.
Yeah. It's an English film. So the film is completely an English thing.
It's an English play.
But is it an English play?
yeah.
I thought it was French.
It's not Lloyd Webber.
No, it was
Is it Lloyd Webber?
Victor
No, I
Hugo.
don't think so.
Victor
Victor
Hugo was a
Hugo wrote it,
Frenchman
yeah.
who wrote the book,
Right,
and then Cameron
they made the play.
McIntosh directed the play
Okay, I get it.
from that book.
So it's not English.
It's still an
it's
English play.
yeah.
It's a French
But then I
song.
suppose Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy was written by
John le Carré.
who's not English, is he? I'd
Oh,
assume
no.
from Le Carré that it
I
wasn't
know,
English.
you'd assume, but I don't
I'd assume
know.
it'd be French.
Because it's
as well.
about English.
Yeah,
Secret
exactly.
Service, isn't it?
But then I'm not sure. Because Les Mis is during the French Revolution. That's the story, isn't it?
Mm.
Now I watched Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy the other day. I know it's quite old, but
It's
I
a
love
good
that
film, isn't it?
I love it. It's so good, and I love Gary Oldman as well. And
Yeah, I
Colin
like
Firth.
him.
I love all of the actors.
I do.
They're so good. They're so good actors. I just think they're really,
Have you
really
seen
good.
that, Joe?
Can't say I have.
I don't know if you like it. I don't know if you would. I don't know if it's
It's
your
a bit
style.
slow. It's not a lot of action in it.
I don't like slow films. I didn't really like King Kong. For the first 2 hours, it was just so slow. King Kong was so slow. Unbelievable.
Oh, thingy, King Kong was a terrible film anyway.
Yeah.
It was
cast-
too long. It was free.
Plus the casting agent there must have got someone, and then they just backed out with 30 seconds before filming. So then they thought, who can we get? Jack Black. What? He's done.
It's not his sort of film,
Do
is
you know what I
it?
mean? It's
He does daft comedies.
it's completely ridiculous. Do you not feel well after the
No.
Well, don't worry.
No.
If you feel like you're gonna throw up,
That
we'll say yeah.
Hang on, can I
Yeah,
just say, in
go on.
oil, can't oil be used as what do you call it? A laxative.
I don't think so. Can it?
I'm not sitting next to you in cinema.
What, we're going to give it shits?
Yeah.
Great.
Well, it just loosens all
Well,
of
it
you.
does, doesn't
all
it?
of
That's
everything.
what it does, doesn't it?
Makes your veins flow
I
well.
don't like TikTok.
Well, I'm not sitting next to you. I'm telling you that.
You might make all of your pipes flow really well, which I don't know if that's
I'm sure it can be used as
a
laxative.
good thing or a bad thing. Talking about pipes. No, I'm joking. That was a terrible segue. That was a terrible segue. I was trying to say veins and stuff to then talk about blue blood, get to the royal family, but it didn't work out. So I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say royal
It
family.
don't
But,
clear your veins. It clears out your digestive
Yeah, I know,
system
yeah,
and
yeah.
lets you.
What are your veins
lets
got to
it
do
pass
with
through.
poo?
I know. Alright, I was just trying to segue.
veins are
Anyway,
The
Poo
royal
that
family.
big
Go on,
in
the
fact,
royal
just
family.
thinking that just before I do the royal family thing, when they said was Segway the machine a Segway invented before the phrase? I just wanted to segue onto that topic
What?
because do you know the phrase? I was trying to segue into this new topic or
I
whatever.
can't say I've.
Have
Heard
people,
of
but
that
and
expression?
you've never heard of that expression? Have you heard
No.
of that expression?
No. You come out with
I
some
don't
real
come up
weird
with some stupid
expressions.
expression.
You do.
I don't.
You
My
do.
expressions work. I proved to you at lunch that expression worked by even saying like
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
What
sounded
does
right.
seg mean? Like
segue.
segment.
Segue.
Yeah, but how do you segue onto another topic?
I don't know, but people just say it, don't they? Oh, we're just
No, they
segueing
don't.
on.
I've never heard anyone say that.
People do say it.
Don't say
I'm
it.
sure they do. Anyway, royal family. So
Is that as in the sitcom or the posh gates?
no, they're posh people. They
They're super posh.
Did you hear about the nurse who committed suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the.
This is old news, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite old, but then obviously we
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
record
we
over
have,
all
yeah.
of
Oh,
all
yeah.
of Christmas, did we? So I didn't hear the full story.
I ain't heard the full
What
thing.
It was 2 Australian radio presenters.
Yeah.
And the time that Princess...
Princess?
Is she a princess?
No,
She's not a princess.
Duchess.
She's Duchess.
Yeah.
not Princess Diana.
Duchess
The Queen
of Cambridge.
makes her
Yeah.
a princess.
So there you
so
go. Duchess
she's-
of Cambridge was in
Yeah.
hospital because she had morning sickness or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Because she's
severe-
pregnant, though.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't know that.
Did you know?
I got told this like
I knew
4
that.
days ago. I was
Really?
like,
Go away.
I know, I couldn't believe it. Anyway, sorry, go on.
And so these 2 Australian presenters with their
Yeah.
Australian like jokiness
Yeah.
decided to ring the hospital and pretend to be the Queen. They didn't think it was going to work,
I'm Charles.
As if.
but the woman who took the call and sent it through to her ward.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like she gave any information away or anything.
Yeah.
She just quite literally put the call through to the ward.
Yeah.
She found out that it was a hoax and everything, and
Yeah.
she took it like really, really bad,
Mm.
and she ended up committing suicide.
Why?
Why did she? I don't get why she killed
You see, one, I feel bad for her because obviously something must have happened in her head that just made her think this is awful. and
Why
stuff.
did she
But then
kill
also, but yeah, exactly. But then you also think, really?
It was a mistake.
Really?
It wasn't that bad.
Plus,
Think MI5.
didn't the hospital think it was real? Not her in particular. Didn't the hospital think it was real?
I think so.
That is also the stupidest thing ever. As if
They had
the
Australian.
actual
I've heard
Queen would ring
Yeah.
hospital. I doubt she'd even.
No, she won't.
I doubt she'd even be allowed to. Do you know what I mean? I doubt she'd just be allowed to ring places.
Well, she
randomly.
definitely wouldn't. She'd get one of the.
Do you know what I mean?
people
Exactly.
to do it.
Hello, this is
With
the Queen.
Charles in the background. Mummy.
Do you have room A available? It's just I can't do a Queen accent, but
They could.
it's just it's just I couldn't believe that they even believed that it was true.
It was. It's so stupid, isn't it?
Were they over there then? The royal family in Australia, were they over there? And that's why.
No, they didn't even know it was an Australian phone call. They just
Oh my
these
god!
Australians just rang,
Rung rang.
Wrong.
rang.
Did they rang? Or did they ring? Did they ring actually? Did they rang?
No, they ran. Going back onto the segue onto another subject.
Yes.
It is segue, but it's not spelled Segway.
So is the word segue?
Yes, it's but
Told you,
it's-
what does it mean? Definition.
It's Segue. It is
And what does it
meaning a transition from one subject
See,
to another.
told you.
So
Well, I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of it as well.
Told you it was
It
real.
must be modern, because
It's
as
not,
you
it's not
know,
modern.
I don't speak
But-
in modern tone.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking old English.
Not all the English, just sort of Yorkshire-ish.
Yorkshire-ish. You're on the
Yorkshire-ish.
Yorkshire, you're not. Let's be honest. Come on.
Anyway,
What's that one about?
but yes, obviously it's complete. It's actually it's just a coincidence, and it's like segue onto another
Yeah.
and a segue.
But he was
Machine.
called Segway, wasn't he? I'm sure he was
Was
called
he?
Segway.
I'm
But
not sure.
spelled Segway.
Mm. Did you know? Do you know the tragic story of Segway?
Yeah, he told me. But Liam
Did
hasn't.
I? Do you know? I feel
Did
talked
he
about
kill
some podcast,
himself
but I
on
didn't know.
one, did he?
No. Oh yeah, on one. Yeah. Do you know? It wasn't him who created it. It was what's he called?
What's his
They like one of the top executives, and he was showing it off to this group of like entrepreneurs that sort of said, "Oh yeah, we'll buy into it," blah blah blah. And one of the amazing apparent things about Segway is it doesn't fall off of things. So if you go up to the edge of a curb, it will stop automatically. You can't.
Did he
Go
go
off
over
of
the
it.
top?
He tested this out on a cliff, and it just didn't stop. So
Just went up.
he just sort of went. You're laughing at death. But yeah, pretty much. So they were on top of a cliff, and he was like, "Oh, another amazing feature. It can't go off a cliff." Ah, boom. Yeah, and he
What
died.
an idiot.
Also, can I just point out the thing on that? On the wave sounds when my scream are massive. It's ridiculous. But it's gone off now. But yeah, I know, but I can't believe that. And then another thing is that it's not meant to be able to fall over. The Segway's not meant to. You're meant to, no matter what you do on it, you can't fall off. George Bush fell off though because that's
Yeah, well, he's a
shows how
pelican,
stupid he is as well. Yeah, it's completely ridiculous. Talking about machines, another Segway.
I'm going to segue to another subject.
Oh, go on, no, go on.
I'm
I'll
gonna
let you segue. I've done my Segway about the
Okay,
family.
I'll
You
do
can
my
segue
segue
now.
then,
Go
yeah.
on, go on.
Well, segueing onto the subject of sort of death and birth.
Go on.
Do you know anyone that's been born in a weird place?
Let me think actually.
No, we need thinking time. Just fill it in.
I think my mum
Well,
was born in the ambulance.
Yeah, but
like, on the way.
that's not weird.
No,
this,
but I suppose it's quite.
this
anyway.
baby was born on an Armenian plane.
Like a jet, like a holiday. Yeah.
It was named after the stewardess that delivered it.
Alright.
Yeah. It was going
That's
from
strange.
Russia to Armenia.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, do you know
that's a
any?
nice place.
That'd be. No, wait. How are they even allowed to fly? You're not even allowed to fly when you get past a certain stage of
Yeah,
pregnancy.
it's Russia, isn't it? Probably
Yeah, I suppose. But obviously, there are different rules.
British
But
yeah,
That's
that'd be
yeah,
British
I
regulation.
suppose that's strange, is that, isn't it? Because in Britain, you're not allowed to fly over a certain amount of pregnancy.
No.
Probably for reasons like that.
Well, exactly.
She is called Hasmik.
What the baby is?
Yep.
Hasmik.
Hasmik Gevondayan. Hasmik Gevondayan.
Hasmik Givondian. That should be a name. That should be a first name. Everyone should just call her by Hasmik Givon, but I can't say it. Yeah. Talked about planes as well. Did you hear there was an Icelandic flight from to what's the capital of Iceland? Reykjavik. I actually needed to know that. In fact, get up the.
Yeah, I've already got it.
Oh yeah.
We're on to B.
We're so prepared.
Yeah.
But but anyway, yeah, to Iceland and to what was Reykjavik. I can't pronounce it, but anyway, and pretty much what it is this guy was very This guy was very unruly, shall we say, on a plane, and he was shouting and started like pushing other passengers and pushing stewardesses. So what they had to do is they duct taped him to his chair. The stewardesses and stewards grabbed him, threw him on his chair, pinned him down, and then just duct taped him. and there's a video of this. You can actually see this if you go on the Guardian website on the weird news. If you scroll down and you'll see it, it's passenger duct tape to seat, or blah blah blah. And there's a video of it. Someone captured it on the phone, and it's of him just sitting there going, yeah, you're not meant to, but people obviously did, and they go, and there's him like still screaming on this seat, not being able to move. So
you couldn't complain about being filmed.
Yeah, but the way they did it was they duct taped his forehead to the seat, his mouth over layers, so it does that, and then just his body, arms to the seat and legs to the thing, so he just couldn't move. And we're just going, he's like making his chair go back and forward. But how hilarious is that?
Would you like to go into capitals?
We may as well just do the capitals thing then.
Right, like a sort of ending signing off.
No, it's fine.
So,
capital of Bahrain.
Bahrain, that is it Manama?
Yep. Bangladesh.
Hang on, where are you?
Dhaka.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Barbados.
Bridgetown.
Oh, well done, I didn't think
Belarus.
Belarus. Is Minsk.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Belgium.
Belgium, Brussels.
Yeah.
Is it Belize?
Belize.
Okay.
Elmopan.
Yeah.
Is it Benin?
Benin. Yeah.
Benin.
Oh, way up. Oh, we could have got it. Oh, this is a really weird capital as well. We could have got him.
Oh.
I think we should have a timer.
I think we've
10,
got 5 seconds left.
9, 8, 7, 6,
that ain't
5, 2, 1. Oh, he doesn't know! We have found a country after years of school and going through countries and trying to find one. We have found one here on the podcast.
Would you like to know it?
This is a momentous occasion.
Would you like to know it?
We're going to tell him just to annoy you. Just say it.
It's Porto Novo.
Porto Novo. You should see his face, people. You should
Does
see
it
his
mean
face.
Black Pot as well?
How do I know?
Go on then, say it. One. We should keep this down. You don't know one capital.
That's
Bolivia
in the world.
Well, I can't remember. La Paz, it means peace. They haven't done yourself.
So go on then.
Bosnia.
And Herzegovina.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. What is it?
Sarajevo.
Botswana. Oh, you know that one.
Gaborone.
Brazil.
Brazil is Brasilia.
Is it Brunei?
Very
Something like that?
unimaginative name.
Brunei Darussalam. That's the country. And its capital is Bandar Seri Begawan.
What?
Bulgaria.
Sofia.
Burkina, is it?
Burkina Faso. I
Yeah.
love this. It's Ugudugu.
And Burundi, is it? Burundi.
Bollocks.
Burundi.
Do you not know?
Come on, Burundi.
Burundi. Oh no.
The bees are our saviour. The bees.
It's African, I can't remember them.
That's not an excuse, it's Africa.
Well,
You can't just forget about
They're
them.
not as easy to remember as like, Asian women.
That must be derogatory in some way.
What? It's not racist.
They're just not
as
as memorable as
not-
Asia.
Do you want to know it?
No, shut up, hang on.
10.
Oh, what does it begin with? Give us a clue.
B.
B.
5.
It's
2.
something with it, don't
1. Ah. Tell him.
Boo jump. Boo. Boo-rah.
Bujumbura.
Bajumbara.
There we go. 2. That's 2. We have found 2 in the
Damn.
space of 5 minutes.
Damn.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
the last one?
Yeah, that's the last
We
one.
should keep count. 2. So, there you go, audience, so far then. Liam doesn't know 2 countries, two capitals of countries so far in the entire world that we've done so far.
A and B.
Yeah, well done. You're still doing pretty well though. You're still doing pretty well. Anyway, let me go on to this, and I'm not kidding, this may be some of the weirdest news I've heard completely, like all week. In fact, all month probably. Star Wars fans
Yes.
have got a petition that has more than 34,000 signatures. Now, in America...
To stop and make a new film?
No, you'll see. I'll tell you in a minute. If you get more than 34,000 signatures on a petition, it has to go to the government in America. It has to go to Congress, and they have to give a decision on whether it can be passed or can't be passed. This decision was not passed, and I'm going to give you the grounds for it, and you'll immediately know what it is when I say it. The grounds for them not building it, it disappointed Star Wars fans because they said it failed to respond as the government do not agree with the destruction of planets.
Death Star.
Yeah, or they said it would be a waste of money and resources to build.
They wanted to build a Death
They
Star.
got over 70,000 petitions signed to say that they wanted to build the Death Star. And it was sent to Congress, and they had to have an hour-long meeting.
Discussing
whether the Death and giving reasons for and against, because they have to do it, giving reasons for and against to have the Death Star built. And they came up with the final answer was no, because they don't agree with the destruction of planets, and they think it would cost too much time and take too much. Not cost too much time. Take too much
Why
time.
they just say no? You're insane, and we're not building a Death Star.
I know, it's
Is that on a
stupid.
scale of 1 to 1?
Yes, they wanted to build the full Death Star. It even says in the article, build the Death Star, the moon-sized base. That was what the petition said. That was so funny.
There's some idiots in the world.
Yeah, there's some absolute
70,000 imbeciles in
But
America.
to be honest, I would have signed it if it had come to my door. I would have signed it. It would have just for a
I
laugh.
would have done, but I want to see the person who thought of that and just give him a talk.
Yeah.
Just talk to him.
Yeah, just to see what
Are
my mind
you all
goes
right?
through. Talking about because you were saying the size of the moon as well. Do you know there has been a new island found?
Found?
Yeah.
How do you find a new island?
Exactly.
They're all radar in it.
Exactly. Technically, it's not new, but they have recently found it.
Is it like a new volcanic one created from volcanoes?
No, but an island the size of 34 acres has finally fully emerged from the water
right.
after 10 years.
Is it that Italian one?
No, it's off the coast of Germany.
Really?
Yep. It's 34 acres big. It's already got 50 new species of plant never seen before.
Really?
And 3 new species of bird. Straight away, just from this one island.
Really?
It's insane.
Is it
isn't it?
Atlantis?
Yeah, it's Atlantis, yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? But scientists have discovered it, and they said it's probably one of the biggest geographical finds in years.
How did they just find it though?
They didn't find it. It's been emerging over years, but they haven't noticed
It's already got
it.
birds on
They
it. Where
thought...
birds come from?
Wait, I don't know. Hang on. What was that?
That was my, that's my laptop telling me that it's the time. It
Brilliant.
tells me the time.
Oh, it's very nice.
It is nice.
It's nice.
How's it? Where birds come from?
I don't know.
Just
I don't
sort of
I
popped
don't
out of the sea.
understand it, because surely at some point it must have been fully submerged, and now it's started to emerge.
But how can it have new species of
That's
birds?
what I mean.
I don't get.
I don't
They had
understand.
to live somewhere
I know.
before that.
I know. I don't know. But
Yahoo has,
but they've said-
has described it as Germany has sprouted an island.
Yep, yeah. The Guardian was saying that I don't know. It probably said something more intellectual than that.
How can it sprout an island?
I don't know. It's not even
Just
part of
give 'em
Germany.
birth.
I don't even get why they're relating it to Germany, apart from the fact that where it is off the coast of Germany. Because it has nothing to do with it. It's not connected in any way. Like, it's not connected
Yeah,
to
but
it.
it's there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Channel Islands aren't connected to Britain, but they're still part of it.
Yeah, I suppose. But yeah. How strange is that? Yeah, like you said,
It's strange. It is.
I don't understand where everything's come from at all.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah,
plants. If you think it's emerged over the course of 10 years, then plants must grow
Where
well
have they come
quick.
from?
10 years?
Yeah.
To have 50 new species of plant? It just seems...
It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Where did they live before that?
I don't know.
Just
Aliens.
floating about.
See, aliens.
Yeah.
You see how they built the pyramids in the Great Wall of China and everything.
Yeah.
Have you heard about...
Stonehenge.
Stone,
They built that
obviously.
first. They've been at it ages.
yeah, they have. Have you heard of this thing called Cut for Bieber?
Oh, really?
I'd assume you'll have heard
I
of
have
Yeah.
heard of it.
It's the most ridiculous thing
Is
ever.
it because he's not pure or something anymore? Because he does the nasty drug.
Yeah, he smoked weed, didn't he? He got caught on film smoking weed.
Yeah.
And now, you've got Twitter, you don't, I do. I mean Josh has Twitter, I have Twitter, Liam doesn't. But there's this thing on Twitter and it's called trending. So, do you know what a hashtag is on a computer? It's the thing that represents numbers. Show him.
Hashtag, I can't find it.
Whoa. Hashtag.
Yeah, it's called a hashtag. Do you like a full stop? It's called a full stop. This is called a hashtag.
I don't remember good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Anyway, right.
Explains
If
it.
you put a hashtag in front of something on Twitter and then write whatever you want, it links it, and then if 100 million people all put the same hashtag, it starts to trend. That's what it's called. And if you go on the trending page, this thing that's been trending is called Cut for Bieber.
He's got an advert of Lim is or
It's just a random advert. I can't control what comes.
But
Yeah, that's the Baron Cohen's in it, isn't
yeah. But anyway, yeah. So
he? He adds a bit of comedy to it, I think they said.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So what I was saying, I've just found a tag on the top. Sorry, I don't know what it's new. It's a massive tag.
That's you, bitch.
I don't know, it's absolutely massive. It's about 10 centimetres long. I'm going out of this. It's card as well, it's not even like it's really soft, it's like proper hard card. Anyway, I'll cut that off in a bit, but just tuck it back in for now. Anyway, yeah, so this Cut for Bieber thing, and do you know what it is?
No.
Basically, they've seen him smoking weed, so now all of these fans have been cutting themselves to...
Why is this world full of such freaks as that?
And they've all been saying, oh no, we're going to keep doing it until you stop smoking weed.
If they're not building a Death Star,
Have they actually
they're
been
cutting the
cutting
wrist.
themselves?
Yeah, there's pictures and videos of them doing it and stuff.
Oh,
That's what
jeez.
this thing is.
I mean, I know
trending.
some
Who are these people?
I know some people have like written in red there, and then put a camera here and recorded themselves just fake.
Yeah.
Doesn't this
and then turn
anger
the hand
you
round.
at the human race? We have idiots.
No, but some people, 3 people died already doing it.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, it's been in the news.
I hate people.
Yeah.
Why can't these people just sort the sins out?
Yeah. It's
Bloody idiots.
absolutely
Who are these
ridiculous. How can you...
If they
How
don't
do you
actually kill
love
themselves, someone should
someone
go up and
that-
shoot them.
I know. It's not even...
Calm.
What are
Wow.
you doing?
It's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it?
Can we change topic? Because I'm going to punch someone.
I'll just talk about something that might anger you a little bit more.
Oh no.
With one person in particular,
Oh no.
but who's dead now, so it doesn't matter. Because obviously this happened quite a long time ago as well, same as the other thing we were talking about. But because we haven't been recording over the holidays, we didn't talk about
Oh,
it.
that's Helgoland. That's been there.
Or has that been there ages?
Oh, are you looking at the island?
I'm
Just
trying
one
to find
second.
it, yeah.
I bet it won't be on Google Maps or Google anything yet.
Well, I don't know.
But anyway, so yeah, so you obviously heard about the school shooting in America,
Yeah.
which is one of the biggest school shootings that's ever been in America now.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I think it should. Didn't Obama say we're going to get rid of guns?
Yeah.
So we should just do it because they're going to have these gun crimes as long as they're allowed guns.
Sorry.
What?
And yeah, I'll come up with a counter argument for that in a minute. Not that I agree with, but that why he hasn't. But what do you think, Josh?
Well, it's because
I
people
agree with
wouldn't
you.
be
I
happy
think
with it.
you should just take guns.
Yeah, I do.
We've got no problems over here, and we've got no guns.
Well, we have
We have got
problems,
some,
but
but
it's
we
not
don't
as
not on the
much.
big scale.
It's not as much as
Yeah.
America.
Okay.
But I don't understand what would make you do that. Fair enough, right? Because he went in and he killed his mum, didn't he? That was the purpose of the thing.
He'd have had a mental
Yeah.
problem,
But-
obviously.
To be honest, fair enough, right? If you want to kill your mum, yeah, you messed up in the head.
What?
No, listen.
If you want to kill your mum, just go do it.
No, hear me out, right? Right, listen. if you want to kill your mum, right?
It's your mum.
No, listen, right. If you have a, I can't think of another word. If you have a beef with someone, right?
A beef. Just shoot him.
Listen.
I don't like
You're an argument, right?
Not beef.
No, listen. Let me finish what I'm saying, and you'll understand, right? So, if you have an argument with someone, and you're insane, and you get to that point, yes, you've killed them. Why would you then go on to kill another 26 people?
Didn't he have an assault rifle?
He had loads of different things.
Where
He had
did he get them from?
You can buy them anywhere in America.
I hate America.
Right, it's one of the most surreal things in the world in America. If you go, right, have you ever been?
No, I'd like to. I mean, I do like America as in the place, but not as in some
a store, and they can be sports gear, baby clothes, RPG.
Assault rifle.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Really?
Not in the same shop.
There's been like special shops.
I'm not. No, yeah, you do get gun shops.
But you need a license.
But yeah. But right, the way they do in America.
Just get it,
so far that I know in America.
How did he have a license then? If he's got mental issues.
I'll explain to you. But we probably didn't have mental issues. Murderers don't all have mental issues.
Yeah, but you've got to have something wrong. He killed his mum and then went to a school.
No, he didn't. His mum was in the school. His mum worked in the school. She was a nursery teacher. But then this is my point about saying with you. Yes, he killed his mum. That's bad. But what I don't understand is after
why
that,
he killed all
why would you kill all of the other people, especially children?
I don't know.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you seen a picture of him? He did look a mental.
Yeah. No, but the way it works in America, I think.
Put him in field then.
Yeah.
It did.
Broadmoor, yeah.
Broadmoor, yeah.
I think it works in America from what I've heard. By saying what I've heard is from what I last was told. I don't know if it's changed, but you go to a gun shop or any shop and you say, "Can I buy a gun?" and they're like, "No, you don't have a license." The way you get a license is you send your application off to somewhere, and if you don't have any criminal record of any kind, and you're over 21, then 3 days later they'll send you one back, and then they'll check you open it and they'll check you out, blah blah blah, and then within 72 hours you'll get your license, and then within another 72 hours I think it is, it'll be activated, and then you can go out and buy any guns you want and any ammo you want.
Really?
Yeah.
So you could get done for stealing a carpet and you couldn't get one?
Yeah, but then at 21 you've not been caught doing anything, for example, or at 21 you then become a mentalist, or you...
A mentalist? You can't just become a mentalist unless you get like brain damage.
It might be brewing inside you for a bit, and it just comes out when you're 21.
If you have it,
you can't just say, right...
You can get brain damage and that can cause
you can't just say, right, that anyone that does that sort of murder is insane. You can't...
There
doesn't have to be something wrong with him. He might just be extremely angry about something, which doesn't warrant the thing that he did. But you know what I mean? It doesn't have to have an actual brain.
I know, but there's got to be something wrong.
That I get what you mean.
Someone in a normal state of mind doesn't just go and have a gun shoot in a school.
But it's so easy to kill someone in America.
Well,
obviously, you'll get put in prison unless you do our method. but it's so easy to kill someone. It's literally
because people walk around with guns and it's normal, really.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It is. It really is. Like you can walk into someone's house in America and literally rows of guns. Well, if you'd brought some topics to talk about, Liam, then you could segue into something.
Flipping iPlops.
iPlops.
Yeah.
Is that their new device? Is that their new toilet that they're bringing out?
An adopted child in Italy has run away with his like adopted father's Merc. He's gone.
Wait. What's a Merc?
Mercedes Benz, right?
Ah, okay.
He's not run away. Just
he's run away in a Merc.
In a Merc, yeah. As in just drove the Merc.
Just him, the little kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says the boy fled after a reported row with his parents in Italy, his adopted parents in Italy.
Yeah.
He drove from Italy to Austria. He proceeded to Germany, where he was stopped by police, and his father and his family.
How did he cross the borders?
Alerted.
How did he possibly get across the borders without someone noticing?
Yeah, check, don't you?
The boy who was adopted 2 years earlier, 13.
He was 13 when he did this.
Yeah. The boy who was adopted 2 years earlier was reportedly heading towards his original country, where his
where his original family,
where his other family were in Poland.
Well,
so he was.
Well, they've had to drive across the sea. Then
No.
But why did he go to Germany? Why did he go through
Poland?
there?
Italy, Austria, Germany, Poland.
Oh, I thought Poland were like way up where.
No.
Where them what are?
In that Czech Republic. Why didn't he go through Czech Republic?
Well, we're not talking about why he did it. He's a 13-year-old child.
How
He
follows
follows
how
He didn't think it through. Well, that's quicker, that was it.
how did that even happen?
And how did he get across the borders?
They might not have the same borders as we do. You know, like our borders.
No, but you have to show a passport.
Yeah, you
Plus-
just checked.
Plus, not even that, just that, he is driving. So you will pull up in a car as a 13-year-old, have to show your passport, and then carry on. So they would have known that it was 13.
The police said it was incredible that the boy driver had managed to cross 2 international borders and filled up with petrol twice without anyone even raising the alarm. He filled up his petrol tank
God.
twice. That's quite good to say you've got across 4
How did
countries.
he even...
That's nice to know, that, isn't it? Yeah, well done.
He should be a spy. Bloody hell.
He should be a gypsy. 2 international borders.
That was a bit of a difference.
Spy, gypsy.
Spy on gypsy.
Spy, jipper, or illegal immigrant. One of the 3. Any of the... let's see which one I'll choose.
Take your pick.
Yeah. That's incredible.
2
Who taught him to drive? Because I couldn't just jump in a car.
Exactly, he must have been quite good at driving.
Yeah, I would know how to drive, but not across 2 countries.
Well, exactly, I mean, you know how to drive.
Yeah.
But it takes some practice.
It's just common sense. But then the thing of properly driving.
Yeah, it takes some practice to cross 2 international bloody
Yeah,
borders.
exactly. How does that happen? That's insane. I can't believe that. Oh man.
That says something about flipping international security, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A flipping kid drove across 2 borders.
That's crazy. I can't believe he got that far.
Well, I mean, when you buy petrol, you go into the shop, don't you?
Exactly. Don't you have to? Oh no, you don't, do you?
What?
No, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I had a stupid feeling that in a petrol station you have to show ID. Well, no matter what, but I know you don't. Anyway, I've got some other news for you.
Go on then.
Do you know that? I thought didn't NASA shut down?
They've stopped moon.
They stopped. Yeah.
They've stopped moon.
They still do other
landings.
stuff. It's like that. It's like that rover.
Oh,
That's
okay.
still
Don't
NASA,
mind.
isn't it?
It doesn't matter then. This story
That's
makes,
it's just
this story makes sense then. Because NASA have announced that a new rover mission to Mars in 2020.
Man.
Have you heard that? Yeah, to Mars.
Another
rover mission to Mars.
Oh,
in
so it's not a
2020.
person mission.
No.
No.
They can do that, and Russians being like
It-
practicing for it.
I don't know. It'd take them like 9
It will take
years
them
or
ages.
something stupid to get there.
Why
It'd
don't
take them a
understand
couple
No,
of
it is. No, it's not. You
Because
can
I
send
think they
you
put
can send
them
a
in like a
rover
box.
up, and it takes. If you send people, it takes like triple the amount of time or something. I don't know why. I don't get why, but it does.
Hyperspace. Get Millennium Falcon, that can do it.
Get Death Star.
Get Death
Fly to
Star,
Death Star up there. Yeah.
It can do the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs.
What can?
Is that right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Millennium Falcon.
I don't know. I've not
I
seen
watched.
it.
I actually watched it the other day.
Did you?
Oh,
Which
they are
ones?
really
Which
good.
ones?
The old ones.
They are really good. I love them.
I watched the 3rd new one, you know, Avengers Safe. That's actually quite good.
It is good.
In one of the Star, I don't know which one it is. In one of the Star Wars, there's like 2 of the main people, and then then you've got the stormtroopers that are all in white.
Yeah.
Well, one of them, you just see it slightly off camera.
Yeah.
Well, it's obviously on camera, but it's on like, the
I
corner.
get what you mean.
They're coming in 2s behind him,
I think you've told me this.
and one of them hits the head on a bar,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you just see it, and it is quite funny.
That is hilarious. I really want to see that. I've been trying. When you first told me about it, I looked for it for ages but couldn't find it.
It's probably on YouTube on like Star Wars mistakes. You know, like these
Yeah,
sad people
Yeah,
that looks for mistakes.
Yeah,
Like, oh yeah, there's a cameraman
My
there,
brother
you just
does
see his
that.
foot.
yeah, or shadows.
You know,
Yeah.
there's that TV.
Shadows are a big thing
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, shadow camera.
And reflections.
Yeah.
But you know that movie mistakes
Yeah.
TV program.
Yeah.
My brother, he must be autistic or something. He picks out mistakes in every single film he watches. It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, he's autistic or something. I don't know.
What were you going to say about the Mars rover? Sorry.
No. It was like, you know, when they went to the moon, the first moon landing.
People.
Yeah, people.
Armstrong.
How
yeah.
did they know what the conditions were like.
Well, they didn't.
So how did
no, they'll send a probe up first.
Can I just say?
Yeah, they'll send a probe up first. So they'll put like a wind monitor on it, which is not obviously
Wasn't there a
nothing. It
documentary
doesn't have
about
atmosphere, so nothing. They'll put a heat signature on it. Yeah, they've done all that actually. Yeah.
Wasn't there a documentary about that said
How will they know
that it was fake?
No, shut up.
There was?
Yes, there's a conspiracy theory.
There is a conspiracy.
Well, there's a conspiracy theory
There's a
about
lot of things.
It's like in
like,
Transformers
you know
that
when
went
you-
up to just...
Yeah, exactly.
You know
That
when
is
you
conspiracy
see the
theory.
flags?
And it's probably as feasible as that it's fake.
Thing is though, you know when you see the flag?
Yeah.
And it were like...
Oh, you're going to annoy me so much now. I've heard all this.
I know.
Because
I
Oscar's
think
brother,
it was real. I don't
Oscar's
think it
brother
was fake. I'm just saying.
believes most conspiracy theories, and he does my head in.
I think
Oscar
they
will tell
did.
me.
I don't believe it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
What?
It
Say what
like
about the flag? What?
Right. The things are that
There's no gravity.
there's no gravity, so the flag shouldn't have been waving, but it
was.
It was
And there's no
apparently,
wind at all.
apparently. But then, same thing. They went up there to take pictures. They probably made it look.
They
like
brought
that
back
purposely.
Moon Pounder though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just said it
Second
smelled like
thing,
Moon Pounder.
there was something about the footprint that the actual density of the moon and stuff. It shouldn't have made that much a deeper imprint. But then, apparently they did some more. They did some more.
Yeah, but I thought other people that have gone up there have seen the footprint and all that.
Yeah, they have apparently.
So-
Exactly. And the other thing is that they did some more math, and apparently, actually now, it would have created it that deep.
Yeah.
Two, apparently on that picture of the flag or of Armstrong or whatever, the shadow apparently casts apparently the wrong way to what the sun would have been facing. But then they could have just done the picture the other way. How would they? And also, there's another one where, do you know, in the really famous picture, that actually looks fake, I think, but
I mean,
not
it
in the
like-
sense of, I think it's fake, in the sense of how good a quality it is. Do you know the picture of Neil Armstrong on the moon, and he's got the golden eyes and everything, and he's really close up. Apparently, the reflection of that should have been different, but I don't believe any of it. But you know,
Well, obviously one of the theories is that they faked it.
Yeah, they didn't
to
do it.
beat Russia.
yeah,
Because obviously the space race.
yeah.
But I don't know. I think that I don't know.
I
think,
don't believe it.
I think that they did go.
Yeah,
See, that's them there.
Oh, is that the shadow?
That's them there
yeah,
with the holding the flag.
yeah,
He's actually holding the flag.
yeah. Exactly.
So
Exactly, but then the other thing that we were saying was that them shadows there are pointing the wrong way to what it should have been, and there's other stuff like that, and it's just annoying, and it's so stupid. But for anyone who believes it out there, we still credit our ideas. No,
you still should be.
Well, there's
shot.
interesting theories, isn't there? That's
Yeah,
it.
and
They make you think.
But there's some, to be honest, that I think, you know what,
But I think people just want it to be fake.
yeah,
don't
they do. People do. But to be honest, there are some conspiracy theories that I think, you know what, that could be true.
What?
I won't name any because if people don't believe in them, and it could be offensive and stuff. I'll talk to you about it after. But it could be offensive, so I won't say it. But okay, I'll say them. But it's one right, and it's the 9/11.
Yeah.
America let it happen,
Ecologia.
and there's a lot.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I think I might believe in this because there's a lot of intelligence that says that America knew the people, and not knew as in like they were their agents, as in knew that they were terrorists.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
So they had intelligence on them. So they actually had intel on them, and they were on not the most wanted list, but they were on a wanted list of people. And then they were taking flying lessons, and America had it on their records before they did 9/11 that they were taking flying lessons. And this is actually
But no landing lessons.
yes, yeah,
Is that right?
yeah, that was actually on their record. They took flying lessons about how to get up, but didn't take flying lessons about how to land. Apparently, this is on their record.
That's
on
not very clever on
America's-
their part.
Exactly.
They've done lessons just to throw off any.
Yeah, but anyway.
Why would they need to?
Yeah, but just to throw off
just
any
throw off.
suspicion.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so they did that. Also, you can see very clearly on American cameras of them boarding the plane. So, if they're on the wanted list, you're going to see them, you're going to know, because every time you show the passport, they put the passport on the scanner,
Yeah.
and it brings up the face, which then goes to all of the database, and then if it matches, it's red alert, obviously, innit, and they get them. So, that didn't happen, which seems very, a little bit iffy.
Yeah.
The other thing is, in America they have fighter jets, stationed in every state in case of attack. And they're always on 24-hour ready to go. But for that one day, New York's was said, "Oh no, we'll stop you for today." None of the other states, but for New York's, it said, "Oh no, you can be off duty today."
Why would they let it happen though?
Because they needed a reason to go to war in Iraq to get the oil and stuff. But another thing is that they didn't think, and no one thought, that the buildings would collapse. If a plane would have just hit, as it did, not as many people would have died. It wouldn't have even been in the thousands, I bet. It'd have just been in the hundreds, I'd say, because it'd have just been the people that got hit that have got killed, and maybe the people above. But then I suppose they could have got the people out.
But that's
above.
A bit of an extreme reason, isn't it?
No,
it's an extreme thing to let.
If you think how many billions America have made, and you think how much things they have now, and how much power they got from doing that, I think they could have done that. And plus, for all the reasons and just coincidences that happen, then you know. Because the other thing was that they got. The other thing, sorry, was that they got as well. The other thing was that they got a distress call from one of them, didn't they? Because one of the wasn't one of the planes shot down.
Yeah.
One of them was shot down, and that was the one going to the White House. There was one to the White House, one to the Pentagon, and then two to obviously the World Trade Center.
Why?
Now the ones that were going to the White House was shot down. Why when 4 planes have gone off course, because that was another reason, they all went off course and didn't reply to any of the things said. Why when 4 planes have gone off course and are all heading to where they're not meant to be going, would you get a distress call from one, know there's 3 others, but only shoot the one down? Do you know what I mean? And also that's one going to the White House, which is something that they wouldn't want destroyed, which is another reason they wouldn't want the White House to get destroyed, so they can shoot it down. Pentagon, most of that's underground, so if it hits the top of it, it's not going to do much damage. Plus, like you said, to throw people off, they might have said, "Oh, we'll let it hit the Pentagon." But I don't know whether I believe in it or not, but I just think that is one of the conspiracy theories I think is very feasible.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Because of how much real evidence there is, and the reasons why they would have done it. Because otherwise they would never have been allowed to go to war in Iraq. Or Iran, or anywhere where they went in the Middle East.
Well, it's like Pearl Harbor, they always have a reason. Yeah. And then they do something really extreme. Exactly.
Pearl Harbor was obviously different though. That's the first time ever that America's been attacked.
It was a bit worse.
Do you know what I talked about?
No, it wasn't. We attacked.
What?
Well, we took over America.
No, first time as in they got attacked and started like a big war. More so than. Do you know what I mean? Like in Vietnam, they went over. In the Middle East, they went over.
I don't like Vietnam War.
No, it's ridiculous. It's the
stupidest thing. It's their
stupidest thing. Do you know why?
No, I can't say anything.
Pretty much. The Russians went over to Vietnam, wasn't it? And they were turning it into
a
communist.
Yeah.
More so turning it into a communist state.
I mean, Vietnam was owned by France, and they got rid of France. Yeah. America helped them get rid of France.
Yeah.
And then they.
But then America left. Communist. And the Russians took over and sort of turned it a lot more communist. And obviously, America don't like communists, especially during that sort of time. Yeah. Definitely don't like communists. So then they went up to war there, and to stop them from turning communist. What was the reason? Because they didn't just go to war because it was communist.
A domino theory took place.
Yeah.
Where they go communist, and then all the other countries around it go communist, and it just worked like dominoes.
Yeah.
Basically.
No, but what was their reason for going to war? They must have a reason.
Oh.
Yeah. Because like most of the other reasons,
they have
nuclear arms.
World,
they have nuclear arms.
I don't.
That's pretty much their reason for everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Iran, as I was saying, nuclear arms.
I don't think they have.
Got nuclear arms. We need to go sort them out.
I don't think they thought that they had nuclear. They just wanted to stop communism.
Was that their actual reason? Because I wouldn't have thought that they'd have just given that as a reason, but obviously.
Well, there were Korea, weren't there? The Korea War.
Korea, yeah.
Trying to keep Chinese out of Korea.
Yeah.
And that didn't really work.
No.
They only kept half, and then it's just sort of moved on to Vietnam.
Yeah.
But then obviously when Vietnam, because they started losing America badly.
Yeah.
Started losing Vietnam because basically the Vietnamese just did guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
Where they just hid in trees.
But not only that.
And a massive group of soldiers walking past. Vietnam, Vietnamese. grenades, shooting, run off.
And then there were...
So they kill 50 soldiers.
The Americans were
don't
getting...
get any. They were getting absolutely battered.
Going mental.
Yeah, and the American soldiers...
traps all over.
Yeah,
and the American... pits with spikes.
Yeah, and the American soldiers were just going insane. Because if you think... It was kind of like medieval warfare as well. If you think... If you get shot, at least you get shot, and depending on how you get shot, it's more of an instant death. Or you can get saved if you're shot. They were doing things where they were walking, you fall into a pit of spikes, which is much more horrific to see. And
so they were going mental.
Yeah, and then also they got tortured when they got taken into prisoner of war camps, didn't they? Which is obviously something that you were worried about. So they just napalmed them, didn't they? Which is again something that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, the other problem with it, America had no support from home. No one wanted America to be in it.
Good. Because they
were students machine gunned.
Yeah.
Because they were protesting against it.
Yeah, they all wanted.
And
that's what that is. There's that picture, isn't there?
Yeah.
Do you remember where there's that girl?
That girl
she's putting
on Times Magazine or something.
Yeah, I think it is, and she's putting a flower into the gun of a tank.
No,
sorry, not into the gun of a tank, into the barrel of a.
I don't think
soldiers.
that wasn't Vietnam, was it? Wasn't that like
I thought that was
Czech
a real.
Republic or somewhere?
I'm not sure. I thought that was a real picture because it was like.
It was a real picture, but I don't.
No, but I mean, I thought that was for the Vietnam. But anyway, but yeah, but there's loads of. It's just stupid.
It was. And then they did them massacres.
Yeah.
That just where they went into villages that had nothing to do with communism.
Yeah.
And just massacred them.
And like when I'm saying about the napalm thing, which is just completely ridiculous that they did that. They should have just pulled out and left it.
That burnt the skin off, didn't it?
Yeah, and they should have just pulled out and left it because I couldn't understand why they did Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Well, yeah, because
if they didn't, it would have just carried on and carried on and carried on until more or less one country had been wiped out.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
So it just...
And even though it was a horrific way to end it, it was one of the only ways to
It was necessary.
It was, in my opinion, it was necessary.
To just end it.
Yeah. Whereas in Vietnam, they did not need to do that at all.
That World War, that were big, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But Vietnam, it was just pointless.
I've been watching Band of Brothers.
I mean, they got no out of it.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I've been watching Band of Brothers.
I mean, they're still communists now.
Yeah, exactly.
It would just work. It would just be pointless.
Have you seen Band of Brothers in the Pacific?
No.
Have you not? You'd love them. They're so good. They're absolutely.
They're Spielberg as well.
Yeah, and Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a really good producer. Actually, he makes really good things. But yeah, it's absolutely. I love him. They're so good. It's basically. The Pacific is obviously about America in the Pacific, so going to Japan and it's fighting against the Japanese, and then Band of Brothers is about them going to Europe and fighting against the Germans. Band of Brothers was first, and then Pacific. Pacific, I say recent. It's like we're like 2010.
I remember when it were on.
Yeah,
that's still recent.
I know it's not recent, but you know what I mean.
It's like the Wizard of Oz. That's not,
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Wizard of Oz.
I class recent. No, but I class recent as like the past 5 years.
Yeah, that is recent.
In like
compared to Wizard of Oz, which is 70 odd years old.
That's what I'm saying.
Wizard of Oz. I can't believe it. I watch it and I think as if this was
amazing.
Like pre-World War II.
1939. It's a crap film. I don't like it. But it's still quite good for its age. It's good for its age.
I don't mind it. When I rewatched it actually, we went away and it was just on, and we just put it on.
You know they were going to delete the first bit in black and white. They were not going to have it. The first and last bit's in black and white.
Well, it was all black and white. You know that. Do you know when you see coloured?
Yeah.
That's not. They have recoloured that.
It was black
which must have taken so long. They literally re-rendered and recoloured everything, which must have taken ages. Oh, I can't believe they did that. But because they were filmed in. It wasn't even filmed in black and white. I don't think it was filmed in the
technical one.
The sepia. Is it sepia or sepia or do you know the brownie stuff? Yeah. That was even before black and white, I think, because it came out murky. I think, wasn't it? Because like in the Victorian era where they took pictures, they were the first ever cameras. No, I know, but what I'm saying is
it was brown. Yeah.
I'm sure it was brownie and stuff rather than. But anyway, I didn't think it was that old. I thought it was like 1960s or something.
No, 1939.
But yeah,
it probably was around that time they recoloured it.
Yeah. But it's ridiculous, really. But yeah, I class recent as like the past 5 years. But yeah, so the Pacific is about them in the Japanese, and then Band of Brothers was first, Pacific was second. But I prefer Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers, in my opinion, because it follows in both of them. It follows a company of soldiers.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what. There's like a battalion and then etc. And then a company. And in Band of Brothers it follows this company called Easy Company, and it's just such a good story and it's so interesting. But then obviously it has really good battle scenes and everything. And that is awesome. Whereas the Pacific is very good and it's still amazing, but the company that it follows is not. It doesn't do as interesting things as the other one. So you know, it's still really really good. I loved it.
Yeah.
Go on then. We've got 5 minutes left, so I'll throw in one last topic while we do it.
Go on.
Yeah. Can I just say as well, this is the first ever podcast that we won't have had to edit anything out, and I'm still not going to edit this bit out. But this is the first ever podcast we've never had to stop or edit anything out.
Yeah, cause sometimes we've had like everything.
Yeah, sometimes like someone's gone to the toilet or someone's come in, and it's just been like we've edited out like 5 full or 10 full minutes and just not doing anything. But I know, yeah. Won't have to do anything now, will we, Liam? Yeah. Well, I say Liam. It's me or Josh. That is it.
I thought
you don't do anything. You don't do anything. You just come along.
I don't know how to bloody edit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hang on, what was that?
What was that?
What's that?
Oh. But yeah, go on then. This is. Go on then. I'll end it with a funny thing then after all some of the depressing stuff we've talked about.
Yeah, no, it's been right depressing.
And a man.
No laughter at all. It's supposed to be comedy. This.
Okay, well this will make you laugh. A man in China he's a pig farmer, and he claims to be teaching pigs a new thing. And it's meant to make them, he claims, it makes them...
China's full of nutters as well.
Yeah, meant to make them fitter, happier, tastier, with the words he used.
Really funny nutters though. Not horrible nutters, nice nutters. He's
been making them dive off of a 3-metre diving platform board into mud. Into mud, apparently.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Because apparently that makes them happier, fitter, tastier.
It made me happy watching it.
Yeah.
Tastier.
Yeah, happier, fitter, tastier, apparently. Which is... I couldn't believe it. It was this news article, and yeah, it's just
that's just good.
It's crazy, isn't it? And what he's been doing is he's been doing all this.
I bet he's one of them with like no teeth.
Yeah,
have no teeth. He'll be gurning all the. He look like he's gurning all the time.
But his sales have gone up by 20%.
No way.
After this thing.
Is that
probably because it's been on the news?
Yeah.
So you know, people have been going to see. But yeah. Yeah, it makes him do it for
when pigs fly.
2 1-hour sessions every day. 2 1-hour sessions every day. So
what? It's like
first thing in the morning, 9 till 10. Pig jumping. Yes, pig jumping. and then later on, I think it's like 3 till 4 or something. Another thing. It's
can't be scheduled.
I know. Absolutely.
There's some quality nutters in the world.
Yeah,
there's some awful nutters, but then there's some quality nutters.
There is.
Like on Russell Howard Good News, some quality nutters on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Some quality nutters.
But yeah,
Peter Shilton on.
You are.
I watched Russell Howard. He had Peter Shilton.
But yeah, so
he's not a nutter.
Yeah, so we'll be going to see Gangster Squad now, won't we?
Aye.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's the end then. So. We'll see you later then, guys.
And I haven't made a funny noise, so have it.
I'm sure I'll pick something out.
I
haven't made a single.
I know, but I'll find something like when you go, what? Or something, and I'll just replay that. Don't worry, Liam. I'll find something.
You make noises. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, but
we'll
it's funny when
we'll just repeat the waka.
Yeah, yeah.
We will.
No, you will not.
We will.
But yeah, so as usual, link to the challenge in the description, which was vegetable oil. Next week,
why do you put no?
As Josh said, Josh will be picking.
There's only Will.
Do yeah, Will. There you go, Will.
There's
a shout out. There's a shout out.
To our friend in Mexico.
Yeah, did I tell you that?
What?
I've been checking on the analytics, which tells you who's watching and everything. We have one consistent viewer on every podcast and every video who's in Mexico.
Hola.
So yeah.
Great.
There you go. But anyway, thanks for listening, guys.
Is it just one person?
See you soon. Bye. Bye.
Botlocks.